So this is what I'm currently having a hard time understanding. I understand that this was a horrible, horrible crime scene. Horrible. There's no way you can STAB people and there not be blood everywhere. There's no way. It's impossible. And then for the alleged suspect, Brian Koberger, to go from the third floor to the second floor to the room where Zaina and Ethan was located, right across from the room where Dylan was, you cannot tell me there was not trails of blood outside of that room. You cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me that once Dylan left her room that morning after she saw the man dressed in black, all she could see were his bushy eyebrows. Let me just stop you right there. So this is my first question amongst many questions, which I'm sure I'll never have the answer to. I'm the public, what I say don't matter. However, studying criminal law and just criminal evidence and procedure and just all of this stuff and just connecting the dot, Brian Koberger, the alleged suspect or suspects, I feel as though she seen Brian Koberger. Like that was in her affidavit. We know that. Obviously, allegedly at the time, she didn't know it was him, but she seen this figure. So it is my opinion that I feel as though this figure would have been covered in blood. There's no way you can create, or there's no way you can partake in a horrific unaliving of four individuals, and how brutal as it was, to the point where they say Ethan's neck was and Zaina's fingers were almost severed. There's no way that this individual or individuals that committed this is not going to be covered in blood. So my question is, when she's seen the alleged person, did she not see that they were covered in blood? Was it completely dark? It couldn't have been completely dark, right? Because she saw this figure. She saw the eyebrows. Like she saw that he had like this figure. Like not that he went to the gym, but that he was athletically built or whatever her words were, per se. But it's just a lot that doesn't make sense to me. And I'm trying to be very sensitive to the matter. I am trying every which way to come to the surviving roommate's defense. But the more I dig into it, the more I look at this case, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't understand how you can know you saw somebody in your house after opening your doors 3 times from hearing weird noises, not going to investigate it, not going to see what's up, in my opinion, and then you see a person in your house who don't belong. All you can see is their eyebrows, because apparently that they had, I'm assuming, they had on like a ski mask or something that was covering their face except for their eyebrows. So you saw that, you knew this person didn't belong. Even before then, you heard all these weird noises and stuff like that, and maybe she was drinking or something and didn't put two and two together. I don't know, but you go back to your room, you do whatever for 8 hours, and then you wake up, you decide to call other people over because you can't reach your roommates, or you feel as though they are like unconscious or whatever the case may be. It just, I tried every which way to make this make sense, and I just can't make it make sense. Now I could be completely off, absolutely, but it just is. No reasonable person can tell me her story makes sense. No reasonable person can tell me that, and it bothers my soul because I am not someone to victim blame or anything like that, but I am one to play devil's advocate, and I am one. I i have the mindset, being with all the true crime that I watch, all the things that I've seen, all the things that I know with cold cases and everything in this true crime world, I have developed the mindset that everybody is suspicious to me at first. Everybody's suspicious to me at first until they prove to me otherwise. And I know in the court of law, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But even when I meet somebody in my life, until you prove to me that you are, worthy of, me trusting you, or worthy of me being your friend or something like that, you got the side eye. I give everybody the side eye until they prove to me who they are, or that they're not a monstrous person or something like that. But it just don't make sense to me. I tried every which way to flip this to because I really thought maybe I'm just off, maybe I'm just bugging, maybe I'm just overthinking, but I just can't understand her story. I dissected it so many times. I tried to flip it in a way that it makes her look good, and it's just impossible for me. I don't know, but what do you guys think?